I believe that every boy needs a man in his life.
They can show you stuff that your dad didn't show you, ain't showing you.
You get to learn life skills about how to grow up.
Freedom Hall does help a lot of children.
It's a place where they help young men turn their life around. Help each other, encourage each other.
I feel like it's family.
What we're doing is just raising up future generations.
I learned about Freedom Hall because they came and found us. First, I was up in gym class, and then this group of people came and said if we need a place to hang out or something, like we don't have fathers. So me and my friends thought that would be kind of cool, so we came here.
85 to 90% of our guys do not have a father in the home. They don't have a stepfather or a father not in their life. Our commitment to them is that we will walk alongside them from 7th grade through high school graduation.
And it's been said that there are millions and millions of young people running around America today that have a hole in their soul the shape of their father.
A real father is a provider, a protector, and the one that sets the pattern for the rest of your life. And because I didn't have a father, I had to find one. And I found one in the form of a gang member. And it led me to just destruction, confusion. It was a life filled with a lack of discipline, structure, and unmet needs. I was programmed to believe I was born to struggle. I was programmed to believe I was born to suffer. I was programmed to believe that there was hope, but not for me.
You know, it's pretty raw out here. And so they've had to adapt, you know, they've had to learn how to protect themselves emotionally, physically, or whatever else. And that's what gives these kids that rough edge. When I spend time with them, after I get to know them, you know, there's a lot of warmth in them. You know, they want to learn. A lot of them don't really realize it, but they want to be told what to do. You know, they want that guidance. You know, it's just a matter of somebody stepping in and doing that.
And some have a real hard time at home. Some go home to families where there's drugs in the home. I know that for sure. Some of them go home to nobody.
The reality is there are kids out there who need help. And for every kid that we don't reach, the likelihood that that young man or young woman is going to grow up and they're going to be very, very angry.
That's why I say to my teachers that if you don't want to deal with these kind of kids, and I mean these kind of kids, with a lot of troubles, they're black, they're white, they're Asian, they're Hispanic, their dad and mom are in prison, whatever, you need to go somewhere else. Because you have to roll up your sleeve and be ready to go to battle. Combat, and that's to turn their lives around, not to kick them out of class, turn their lives around.
Well, Freedom Hall is a mentoring and tutoring initiative that is aimed at caring for the fatherless young men and their moms. So we're trying to care for these young men in a holistic approach. We do it after school primarily, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, tutoring young men, and on Thursdays we mentor, so that they're changed from the inside out, that they are going to have the strength and the courage and the wisdom and discernment to be able to make the right choices in the future.
We take them on trips and bring them out into the world where if they had a father, they would be doing those things, but since they don't, most of the time, they're activities that they haven't had a chance to do, such as hiking, fishing, getting outdoors.
Willing to help single parents without a father figure, bringing these big brothers and these men in here to just to help us raise our kids. You can't raise my kid, but you can help me better the kids and get them ready, prepared to become a man.
It's not about me, it's about them. And if I can be there, or anybody can be there to befriend them, they need somebody that will believe in them, somebody that will demonstrate trust, and more importantly, be trustworthy to them.
Sometimes they talk to you about what you want your grades to be, and then you list it down and what you can do to make it better.
Our main goal was to bring our grades up. Last year, I only had a 2.0. This year I had a 3.0 this whole year.
That's one change. His grades has changed miraculously. His attitude, his character, his strengths, his leadership, all that has changed because in order to walk away from fights, you have to be a leader. You have to know who you are.
There's been a lot of gang-related things going on in the neighborhood. Here at the school, my boys have had actual friends or associates involved in it, and they could have easily been sucked into it, but they chose to get on over here to Freedom Hall.
Freedom Hall, they just help us to become young men, and they help us get our grades up, help us with our life skills and stuff.
They tutor them, they mentor them. They are very, very highly respected role models. Not only do I respect them, but my boys respect them.
I had an issue with my grades. I had a 1.4, and I went up to a 3.6.
As we tutor and mentor them, we're helping them to get their grades up. We also require them to serve others.
And the best thing I want to see done is my son to come back and help other kids. And he's already started that. He's already been chosen to be a student leader.
It's 5 of us that got chosen to be in the leadership program, and we came early, 2 weeks early, to learn. Helps me help others.
They picked me to be one of the leaders in the summer program, me and I think 4 or 3 other people.
So he'll be mentoring the younger guys, 7th graders coming in and the 8th graders that are coming from 7th grade up.
They did it for me and I want to do it for others.
And we've had 3 or 4 that have stated their life goals to be Freedom Hall staff. It really warms our heart, to almost to a speechless moment when somebody says, I want to have your job. It's unbelievable.
Our vision statement really says it all. That we are here to help prepare these young men for life. And that doesn't mean we're here to help you pass a test. We're not here to help you pass an exam, necessarily. That's not our goal. Our goal is to have you attain this picture of what a real man really looks like when you're 25 to 30 years old. Having you become a servant leader in this community, serving others, and inspiring others to follow in your footsteps. That you will be the model, not us.
And when you have children, you're going to be that father that you always wish you had. And guess what? It's broken. The chain is broken. Now your children have an example to follow.
Well, to me, Freedom Hall is a family. We all a family.
This mentor program has been life-changing for me and my children.
Programs that mentor people who care, like Mr. Koibian, are very, very important. And the more, I told him, whatever I can do to support, I'm willing to do it because it's just so important.
The work at Freedom Hall has been incredibly beneficial to all of the kids in the district, throughout the entire district, and again, is something that the board believes in wholeheartedly.
I love Freedom Hall because it has improved my school tremendously, especially my boys, their behavior and their performance as far as their core subjects are concerned. I have had boys who have gone from 1.0s to 3.0s. So it has been a powerful difference.
I just want to say thank you to Freedom Hall, to all the volunteers, to everybody that supports this program, and I hope it never stops.